Продолжим.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Nick.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Поговорить с Амари. Ты
Here
кто?
for Amari, she's downstairs.
Понял. Так, а сейчас же будет Данс нервничать за то, что мы будем эти мероприятия
Amari?
проводить.
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
За тебя уже надругались.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Окей.
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
Excellent.
Comic
A
books?
lot of flashes.
I thought they were a waste of time.
Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic
Хоть бы шляпу
impressions
сняла.
are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Способ взлома.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind.
Ох уж
But
эти
what
доктора.
if we use
Лишь бы в
two?
мозгах
We
покопаться.
load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Ну давай.
Alright. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Не спеши, Ник. Нормально? Что еще тут есть?
No accounting for taste.
Ну что, присаживаемся. Ну, благодарю за подписку.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant.
Мирон, добро
It's
пожаловать.
degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Ну, давай поищем. Так.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
Голос
Don't know why
прикольный.
Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Так, что мама скажет?
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him.
Просила
I
убить
should have.
отца.
Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to
Неадекватная у
find
тебя мама
somewhere
была, кстати,
out from
Kellogg.
under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Ему сколько, лет 10?
What a joke.
Да, это был бред.
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie.
Ooh.
You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
Это не винтовка, а пистолет, револьвер, точнее.
I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Да, это не то.
There appears to be
Это
another
неадекватная
intact
семья
memory
Келлога.
close
Почему
to
он
you
и стал
in
таким
temporal
жестким?
sequence. There. Try that one.
Все из детства началось. Так.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a
Еще
chance.
шрама не было.
I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a
Ребенок
few
у него
years,
был.
I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe.
Модернизировал
I
пистолет.
promise.
Или новый.
I know.
Карман засунул.
I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Вот это мне инфа для чего была нужна? По идее, эти самые... Институт должен был вырезать вот эти воспоминания, особенно про ребенка. Про мать, ладно, он начал оттуда еще жестокости набираться. Но про ребенка, наоборот, это одна из светлых... Одно из светлых моментов памяти.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Вот почему. Убили его семью.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Убили его семью. Понятно.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
У меня уже шрам появился. Ну, рассказывайте.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
И он стал наемником. Так, что тут у нас?
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Так, подожди.
So, you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but
Не
you have to
подглядывай.
get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
The Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
Ну что ты
I
копил,
think I
Келлог?
do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Сигарета
Impressive. We may have something to talk about
на
after all.
револьвере.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Это про меня.
Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me.
Дегенерат,
They
согласен.
needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like
Так, а
me.
где остальные?
But they needed
О,
me,
этот жив. А
and I
этого
made
нет.
sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
Так,
Guess the old man didn't want
значит
so
всех
many
убили,
loose
а меня
ends.
почему не убили?
Too bad he left alive the
Подожди.
one person he shouldn't have.
That's good.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human.
Но ты ее
Better
убил,
this way, though.
тварь.
Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Пистолет тебе для чего с самого начала? Ну, пошли. Я вон тарабаню уже там.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
А, получается, всех разморозили.
Is it over?
Ты чё стучишь?
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them.
Понятно.
But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby. No, no. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go.
Мог бы я просто оглушить ее.
At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry.
Так, что они
I had to go through that
подтвердили,
again.
кстати?
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Все, идем. Включите свет.
Is that your son? This appears to be a
Wasn't
very
my
recent
idea
memory.
to settle down with the kid in the
Good
middle
news,
of
I
Diamond
think.
City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid.
Right,
Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault.
Приманка для другой забежища.
Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Oh boy, Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be there this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Опа.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys?
Сейчас пойдем искать биолога этого, да?
So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Не увидишься.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Да, вроде бы порядок. Так, это понравилось всем. Это хорошо.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Давай обсудим.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
В натуре, а что это важно?
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor?
Yes. You can't tell me that bearing witness to that man's life didn't affect
Тебе какая разница, что я чувствую?
The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest
Вот
secret,
именно.
teleportation. The
Про
only
тайну
question is,
института
what do we do
вообще-то.
now?
Так, чё, ну да, этого Вирджила надо
That
искать.
scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so
Я-то не знаю,
dangerous?
что
The
это.
name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it.
Так люди, а че люди, если он может охотников послать? В чем прикол?
A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If
А,
Virgil
как
found a way
щит.
to survive
Радиация
there,
сбивает
you'll
их
have to do the same
навигацию, скорее
if you're going
всего.
to follow him.
Так, защита от
How do I
радиации.
fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Окей.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Данс.
Hey.
You point, I shoot.
Понятно. Так, поговорить с Ником. Ну, пошли поговорим с Ником. Наверху. Опа. Угу. Задания, что ли, нету? Ага. Говорить с Ником. Со мной хочет? У меня оружие сбилось. Все нормально. Так, где Ник? Балдеют. Здорово.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Голос Келлога.
I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Кого?
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'll see you around.
Нет.
Good luck out there.
Иди,
You know where to find me.
расследуй. Нахер ты мне нужен? Так, у нас тут задание есть как раз рядом, да? Вот это.
We should head over to the Nakano residence when we can. Find out what their case is about.
Вот именно, сходил бы к Накана. Здорово.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
Кстати, а как он это помнит? Типа он 71 год, он был молодым пацаном. Ну сколько ему было, что он слушал комиксы. Мама, папа у него была. Это ж Гуль, он не должен был постареть за 6 лет.
We still talking?
Да, я просто рассуждаю, почему ты взросло выглядишь.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
He's from the radio shows. I've listened to all 419 episodes. And the holiday
А он
special.
очень старым
He's the
выглядит.
best.
А
Better
Гуль-то
than
не стареет.
Grognak and Man-to-Man combined.
Косячок.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Стараться вспомнить.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
Да, это мягко сказано.
That's an understatement.
Things may look bad, but we gotta try to make it better. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black
Серебряный
trench coat
салон.
and gleaming silver submachine gun. I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I think I'll listen to the rest of his plan before I
Не
pass judgment.
понравилось.
I know how
Ты
it sounds.
задолбал, Данс.
I've
Какой
built my
ты...
own custom machine gun, even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
Сейчас Дансу опять не понравится.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Что, железяка? Не нравятся тебе добрые дела? Так. Тогда отменяется пока. Вот это вот рядышком надо выполнить. И это... Это Hubris Comics, а кузнечик вот. Что я нажал? Ага. Пошли. Пора повоевать. Так, мне еще советовали... Ты потише, без носа. У меня тут есть представитель. Мне говорили в отель этот зайти. Опа, что случилось?
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother? Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body snatcher over here.
He was a synth?
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam, he's acting funny. Gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here. You keep close to you and yours, alright?
Угу, не за кем мне приглядывать. А ты не синт?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Молодец.
Glad you took care of him.
Thanks. At least synth doubles die just like the real thing, right? Adios.
Poor Sammy. Can't believe he got taken.
Так.
Heard what you did. Saved that Rex Goodman from the super mutants, right? Guess not everyone appreciates the bard, am I right?
То он уже все тут рассказал. Одни стукачи в этом содружестве. Так, что там? Надо, наверное, шлем приодеть на всякий случай. Сейчас отстрелят голову. Так, какую там кнопку садиться я забыл уже. Ну все, на Ctrl. Слышал, слышал. Так. Надо убрать пока это. Они там наверху. Понятно, пошли.
don't think we're alone.
Согласен, мы не одни. О, бежит. Вот куда он стреляет? Он что, меня не может видеть.
No mercy! Long live the Brotherhood.
Они тебя видят, Данс.
Hold up. I think we're being stalked.
Что за снайпа у меня такая слабенькая? Да что ж ты не вовремя так останавливаешься? Еще есть. А, вон он. Ладно, пойдем так разберемся. Кого? Так, а это давно было, я уже не помню. Семерка. У меня была А вроде бы. Тройка, короче, И.
Know what you'll find.
Согласен. Неизвестно, что тут можно найти. ППС бы тут найти. Так, ну по весу у меня хватает. Можно собирать.
Mission accomplished.
А, вон он.
We may have a problem here.
Согласен. Ты ж в спину не смотришь. Я что, в провод попадаю?
That's how we do it in the Brotherhood.
О, у меня патронов не осталось на это оружие. Так, это у него обычная броня. Ну, возьмем, пока место есть. Так, что тут еще? Так, ну нам наверх, я так понял. Куда наверх тут мы не заберемся. Данс. Блин, у меня 7 патронов осталось. Ну что ты делаешь?
We've got company. Standing down. Lock and load. Threat neutralized.
Где еще двое? Наверху, походу, вот тут сбоку. Воу! Где этот? Спасибо за подписку. Че, он убил, получается, этого? Долбики Скай. Добро пожаловать. Ты убил того? А, вон он стоит. Оп, убежала. Бестия.
Canceling the alert. Good work. Don't
Где
leave
ядерный
anything
материал? Ну, это надо. И у меня уже 219 килограмм перевеса. Я 3 трупа только осмотрел. Этих и вот 2 супермутанта. Хочешь убить? Стреляй сразу, не разговаривай. Опа. А ну иди сюда.
Hey, awaiting your command.
Стоять.
Be glad to share the burden.
Да дай пройти. Где, кстати, этот? Ага, сюда нельзя зайти. А вот, подожди. С гранатометом который. Так.
Hey.
Need something?
Да, вот возьми отсюда
See if you had
пусковую
anything worth
установку.
taking.
Affirmative. Unless you're seeing something that I'm not, I won't be able to reach that.
Over here.
I'm on it.
Take that
It's
weapon.
impossible for me to access that.
Как ты не можешь дотянуться? Ты возьми, поднимись вот по лестнице, или ты не видишь ее? Иди сюда. Железяка.
Get that rifle.
No problem. Negative. I can't find a way to get
Grab anything useful.
Roger that. There's no way I can reach that.
Эх ты. А еще паладин. Что я сделал? А, это.
Heads up.
Got it.
Иди сюда, я вот тебе скинул. Взять.
Grab that gun over there.
Got it.
Expecting me to reach that is absurd.
Ну чё, спускайся сюда.
Move here.
Roger. Expecting me to reach that is absurd.
Полный абсурд. Забирай.
Grab that.
I'm on it.
Все, идем сюда. Посмотрим, что там за кузнечик. Опа, страшно. Это ты шумишь, тварюка. Вот ты дебил. Давай, давай, прикрывай. Раз нас уже рассекретили. Не работает? Но нет совпадений. И тут тоже нет. Одно совпадение. Одно Е не подходит. О не подходит, не подходит. Вот это подходит. Не судьба. Да, да, да.
Yes.
Растяжечек нет никаких.
Got it.
В принципе, хорошее место. Тут бы залутаться мусором. Неплохо было бы. Задолбала ты, обезьяна. Пугаешь меня. Данк, 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 данк. Данк не подходит, не подходит. Вот это. Он сейчас на меня нападет.
I've seen scribes take longer than that to hack a terminal.
Rage! Rage!
Рейдж. Костюмчики, кепочка. Так, ну, они пока где-то наверху. Мы можем спуститься в подвал, я думаю. Да? Ну вот, вход под... А, нет, это просто обломки. Так, тут что у нас? Тоже подъем, лифт. Кстати, работает. Реклама на трассе. А вот еще терминал, там может турельки какие-то стоят. Так, тут я был уже. Тут они отдыхают. Ключик. Кассира. Зевс, здоров, здоров. Не понял, откуда ты? С Польши, что ли? Поляны. Так, что пишут? Отчет по рынку. Это не то. Продажи. Ничего интересного. Так, а сколько их? Я только на них патроны, наверное, потрачу, да? Или как ты думаешь, мы справимся? Если бы еще ты, Данс, атаковал их нормально, а не спиной. Как вот я сейчас. Кстати, может мы запустим протектронов и спрячемся, они повоюют. Yes, I from Russia. Так, на нашем этаже есть вот тут. В засаде сидел. Видел? А чё, простреливается? В натуре. А там в ярости прям. Узкий год. Благодарю за подписку. Thank you for follow. Так, кто тут в ярости у меня? Да на тебе гранату, успокойся. На еще одну. Ты что-то слышал, да? О, смотри. У тебя в спине человек, слышащий. Воин. Повоюй пока. А я тут поразведаю территорию. Не на ту кнопку. Ну как успехи, дебил? Ты хоть бы присел за укрытие. По голове мне не попади. Вот красава. Странно. У меня урон не проходит, а он попадает. А, это легендарный. Здорово, здорово, Зевс. Что-то ты слабо притворяешься, кстати. Первый раз по-английски, что ли, пишешь? Отдача сумасшедшая. Я как будто в него не попадаю. Да, я пройду. Ну, это другое дело. Так, что он нам принес? Энергия урона по мере уменьшения здоровья до 35. Да я тебе верю. Ну, вы ж, поляки, очень спокойно разговариваете. Ну, по крайней мере, понимаете. Подожди, мне интересно, мы что-то не все разведали. Что там гудит? Так. А, вы настолько тупые, что дверь не можете открыть. Открыл! В засаде сидели. Здорово. Ну то все.
Heads up.
Go ahead.
Get that.
Affirmative.
Check it out.
No problem.
Сам ты stupid man. Да, да, да. А где то, что должно было сработать? Граната где-то должна быть. Казахстан, нормально. Как погодка?
Bingo.
Look alive.
What do you want?
See if there's anything there.
No problem.
Все, забрал. Минус 4. Не рановато ли? Минус.
Look alive.
Или у вас там всегда в это время так?
Affirmative.
Возвращайся в Польшу.
Pick that up.
I'm on it.
Так, ну что, нам наверх? Тушим свет. Сразу минус FPS. Ну, никого нет вроде. А вот и Марти, который отправлял этот. Так, все, ничего нам больше не напишешь. Ага, он. То, что нам надо найти. Золотой кузнечик. Позолоченный. Все. Прочитать записку. Предмет разный. Создатель Шем Драун, мои собратья кузнечика, упал 13 ноября с 53-55 года. Рано утром по причине сильнейшего землетрясения, вызванного создателем выше. И вновь превратился в груду металла, покинув свой пост. Сломанные кости и множество ушибов был излечен и исправлен. Сын создателя Томас Драун 27 июня 68 года, торжественно обещая более не покидать свой пост и всегда следовать ветру. На берегах Чез-Ривер, где покоится создатель Шем, каждый способен обрести смысл жизни. Так. Могила внизу 97 метров.